Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and I have Lisa Gay with me. Absolutely amazing artist. I've known her for a long, long time. And if you haven't seen this woman or heard her sing, you have definitely missed out. Lisa, how are you?
I am wonderful, Ninon. I'm so glad to be here, too.
Good. Well, it's wonderful to have you because we've all been through so much.
Yes.
I don't think we all realize when something is over, we kind of forget about it.
That's true.
But which is good.
This time it's a
good.
Right, exactly.
But at the same time, what did you do? Did you invent other things? What did you do with this 18 months of nothing?
Well, in all actuality, in October, in the midst of all of this, I had the opportunity to do a test run of my Lisa's Living Room show that was produced by Larry Carroll.
Okay.
And it's Lisa's Living Room Live, and the test is on YouTube as well as Lisa's Living Room Live, and we brought on some beautiful people along with my musical director, Mr. Uli Geisendorfer, and we did a composite of a whole bunch of different really cool songs, and then told the stories as always, because I like to tell stories.
The stories always. It's funny when you attach a story to a song. It seems to sort of it's rewriting the song and understanding the song. And when you understand the song, it's funny. I was listening to another guest that we listen to music and we dance and we listen and we do whatever we do. Do we ever really listen to the lyrics? And we don't actually. And then when you suddenly sit back and you listen to, or somebody says, "Well, I like the lyrics on that part of it," and I'm thinking, I don't.
Absolutely.
We don't. But when you understand, you listen to the lyrics because that's where the meaning is the song.
That's right. That's right. And I think this whole piece with the pandemic and everything certainly brought that all the way around. Yeah. And that's why it was so important once I did get back out to put smiles back on people's faces.
Well, that's the whole idea.
That's, just to, get out there with the move and groove. So during that time, too, though, I also became the wonderful ambassador to the Liberace Foundation.
Oh, you must know Jonathan.
I know Jonathan.
Well, next time you see
Jonathan. I wore a few little things.
Look at all these little things.
I brought some few little things.
Look at this bling.
Little fun stuff out of the Liberace Garage at LiberaceGarage.com. And
Liberace.com. Where is it now?
It's at 5115 Dean Martin Drive, right down the street from Allegiant Stadium, in the Hollywood Cars facility, and we are in the back side of that with several of these cars.
You're near the South Point then.
Well, actually, no, we're right by Allegiant Stadium, so we're coming. Come on down
right
north,
down
right, actually between Tropicana, and Russell, you might as well say close to Tropicana.
Tropicana and Russell, between that. Between the new stadium.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And so we have been doing a bunch of new things that is going to make Lee, yes, Lisa, probably pretty happy. We've also had a beautiful arrival. I should say arrival, as we just finished moving his premier Phantom Rolls Royce over to the resorts on the Conrad Hilton side because talk about a year, right? Because of course that Baron Hilton and the Hilton family, of course, when Liberace was performing,
they were very good friends of mine. Frances Hilton, who was the last wife of Conrad Hilton, was one of my best girlfriends.
There you go.
Well, we did everything together, her and I. She would support a charity, then I would have to support it, and then I'd support hers, and then she'd have to support mine. You know how this goes. This one got to do this. Oh.
See, and the history, and so when people come into the garage, then we have a great time because people are either coming in with history or the youngsters are coming in and just like, well, I don't know who this guy is. Who is this? Yeah. And I'll say, well, do you know Michael Jackson? Do you know? Let's look at some of the clothing and the influences and things like that.
Yeah, because it passed down a little bit because it's always a little bit more extravagant. Yes. Michael Jackson especially because he was a little slimmer, but he wasn't so flamboyant, but he was flamboyant because he was a tiny little guy.
And they were good friends.
Yeah, very good friends.
Very good friends. So, when you talk with the kids...
And like Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was very good friends.
Absolutely.
I mean, we forget that they have friends too,
Absolutely. And the history, and as you know, the Liberace history is just so huge. You kind of got to pick and choose with things. Yes. But it's such a fun place to come to bring the family and to just come in and have a great time.
But actually look at the work. And Now, the weight of some of those costumes was so heavy,
Yes,
weren't they?
yes, like 180 to 100 pounds for a lot of those. And what's happening is, since the pandemic, we should do the tours over in the historic side of Las Vegas. And then since then, the cars had already been over at the museum piece, the garage piece, I should say.
How many cars did he have?
He had 60.
60
He had 60
cars.
He had 60 cars. And then he broke it on down. So the ones that we have are the ones that he had on stage, and also the ones he had at home.
Ones.
Right,
yeah,
the prominent ones
are
front, quarter, and center. And then we have some beautiful items around for people to see. But after the first of the year, we're going to fly, like he would fly in and out, right, of his car. We're going to fly in his, literally fly in his beautiful, beautiful costumes and things, and make a whole new exhibit for a whole new image, for a whole new generation, for all of us.
So then therefore it's going to be very big.
Yes. Yes.
Because I know he used to have his museum was down on
Tropicana and Spencer. That's right.
And I always thought to myself where it was. I thought, what's this doing down here? It was small. It wasn't big. It wasn't really impressive. Because this was such a man that was so impressive, and he gave so much.
He gave so much.
I don't think people
don't understand that. They don't understand how deep his relationship with people really went, and how many artists he helped, with Elvis Presley and Barbra Streisand and so many people, and he just loved life.
Yeah.
Just loved life,
he love
right?
Life?
He loved
He loved life. Yeah.
So that has been my my piece that I've been really
putting on.
So we've been working with Jonathan.
But working with that's all free. Giving your time, right? You don't get paid for that. So you're just trying, and this is what a lot of people do, and I have done, when you've got time and you're not working on days, you've actually sort of put your energy and everything into something really good.
And Tony and I also were a part of that too. When Jonathan first started building that beautiful, beautiful statue of Liberace once again.
Yes.
And we enjoyed it so much, and doing the entertainment. And so many other entertainers too here have also participated in a lot of the events and whatnot. But it became such a closeness, and also Tony himself also had some dealings with Liberace too at one time that we were talking about, because a lot of people don't know that jazz was Liberace's favorite music.
Yes.
Even though, of course, being a concert pianist and everything else.
He was, yes.
But jazz was his. That was his.
I love jazz.
He loved it.
So, and I love jazz and classical together.
Right.
Talking about
I'll take it all. I'll take it all. Right. We take it all. It's going to be fantastic once we reimagine it, and I have to always.
When do you think this will open?
We don't have a timeline on it as of yet, because of course the pandemic stopped everybody. But after the first of the year, then we're going to start letting people know, the progress.
By then
and
it'll be
everything
finished, and everything will be flown in, and you'll have everything.
Exactly, and there's a whole bunch of other good things going on. So
now, what are all the other good things going on for you? How's your singing?
For me, for the good things going on. But for me. I'm just so excited because there's several projects that I'm working on, and of course, coming this Labor Day weekend on Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
This Sunday. Nope, this Sunday.
This coming Sunday.
I know time.
This coming Sunday, okay.
So this coming Sunday, September the 5th at 8 o'clock, myself, in Lisa's living room, of course, and Chris Claremont, guitarist Chris Claremont, who has traveled the world with Barry White and Brian Auger and Living Express and so many people, but he has a beautiful show entitled When Love Comes to Town, BB and Me, in reference to BB King.
BB King.
Oh my goodness gracious! And because not only is he an exemplary guitarist, but he's also a beautiful vocalist, and he tells the story as we go along. So we're going to do some excerpts coming from him.
It's going to be talking and singing and history and what's going on
of all sorts of things, and we're going to be.
Are you open now? Are you singing out on any stages at the moment?
This will be actually. And I'll be on Dennis Bowman on Thursday.
Oh, you're on Dennis Bowman
on Thursday. So that actually will be the first time. That's at the South Point
on Thursday.
On Thursday, 2 o'clock, everybody. But you got to be there at 1 o'clock if you want to get a good seat.
We know the pattern.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lorraine.
Yeah, that's a great. Dennis Bono has a great show.
He does a great show. I'm excited.
And he helps all the performers and everybody. It's really cool.
Yes. So actually that'll be my true.
Is that your opening?
My opening.
That's our opening. after all these years, she's going to have an opening.
I want to have an opening. And so then Sunday is just going to be really fun and exciting. It's going to be a Classic Jew, which is located on Bonneville.
Okay.
If you will, actually right around the corner from the Fifth Street School that's down there as well.
Okay.
And it's in fact the Jew Tower, the Jew condominiums tower. That's what it's in.
Okay.
And it's a very cozy and quaint and really cute place, but very hip place.
Okay.
And so we're going to.
So this is an actual restaurant?
It is an actual, if you will.
Playroom,
beautiful. It's I always like to look at places like that and just a hang. A beautiful hang. They have a happy hour from 4 to 7.
Okay.
And then at 7:30 we have the doors to be open. You can come in and sit down and everything.
Fabulous.
And it has its own small
little food you can get there
and
too.
they have really, really great
so
bites.
Something,
yes.
You can have something. You don't have full dinner. You can have some little
cocktails and everything.
Cocktails
right.
And all that.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Listen to Lisa.
Absolutely. And we're going to come in there. We're going to have a great time. We're going to be asking who is Liberace because we're going to be kind of giving away.
Oh, some stuff.
Some
bling. They're going to be giving
But you got to know
bling.
what the answer is, because then you have to know what the answer is right off the top.
So go and watch the movie. Catch up on the movie, right?
Absolutely. Get your popcorn.
Answers there.
Get your popcorn out and catch up with the movie. And then the other thing is, I'm working also with a gentleman by the name of Kevin Mars from Flat 9 Entertainment out of Arizona.
Oh, wow.
We just finished working together to put together per Kevin. Hi, Kevin. A fantastic show this past weekend at the Summerlin Library of Performing Arts with
wonderful.
Steve Oliver and Brian Simpson. And we had a
lot
lot
of lineup.
It was amazing. And we had some of our fantastic Vegas master musicians
and that's
on
in
board.
Summerland at the library.
At the library. We just had
the library at Summerland up there. They have this music center.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking about that with Rose Kingsley. She's
Rose,
going to be performing up there as well. So this is becoming quite a place to perform in Summerland.
Yes.
So I think it's quite cool because they've got it very well organised up there, by the way. This is quite a large theatre.
Yes, it is. And it's a beautiful theatre and it is operationally savvy. I would like to say that too, the way it's all set up and everything. Yeah. It's a beautiful
Well, they have it,
thing.
100% of what you need up there. There's no sort of, where's the microphone?
Exactly.
A lot of these places, people come in and half the stuff is, well, where's the wire for this? And it's like, oh, hang on a second.
So, everybody who's out in Centennial Hills and then also Aliante area and, of course, all of you up there, too. Yeah. We will be announcing dates soon and the shows soon. They'll be coming in October. So stay tuned for all of that because we're going to have a great time. So exactly, fabulous. And just working together and just saying, watch what happens.
Just watch what happens.
Just watch what happens.
So this is my positive attitude to life, and I think all of you know I have a very positive way of thinking, and I want to help as many people as I can. So a few out there I don't want to help. We'll also say that too. That are saying, they got their little knife in my back, and they like to twist it a little bit, but that's okay. I will forgive them. We're going to pray. I forgive all of them.
That's right.
Because I really don't think they mean it. I think that the devil gets hold of them. They do something they shouldn't.
Just pray for everybody. Everybody's going to be cool.
And everybody's going to. But going back to this epidemic that we have just had, and we've gone through 18 months of it, let's take the good out of it. And we have just learned from Lisa the good that's come out of what she's done and how she's done it. And you're not the only person. There's a lot of people out there, they've all sort of inventing different things and finding different avenues and different things, especially with the computer.
Absolutely.
And the Zoom things and the shows. And I even started a new show that's going gangbusters. And I've had the show for many, many years, but never had it a TV show or a radio show. It was private. I should teach mentor people privately and influence them and help them and do all that stuff. But now I've got it live. So
well, you do, cool. And I can't wait to hear it and see.
I'm going to get you on.
You got to get me.
I'm going to get her. I have a fabulous producer for that as well, AJ Dean. She's absolutely amazing. She's my producer, and she's up in Oregon somewhere. I don't know. She's some way away. Actually, she's coming home. She's coming to my house for Christmas. So
there we go.
But I'll get her to get in touch with you, and we're going to get you on that show as well.
I look forward to it.
It's an internet TV show, and it's quite fun. Actually, we just won 11 awards for it. Duh.
Ooh.
I know. I don't know how that happened.
Okay.
And a couple of them are from Pinewood Studios
Isn't that beautiful?
in England. and the couple from Las Vegas. So I don't know. It's cool.
The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit. Don't limit yourself. No, but I'll tell you what you do have to. You have to work it. You have to work it. You have to be out there and work. Yep. Take advantage of all the things, and don't think you're pushing your way forward, and you shouldn't be, because that's the only way you're going to get, especially in the entertainment business. Entertainment, you have to really push yourself forward, and don't talk behind people's backs, because it'll get back to you. That will.
Yeah, it will.
What goes around seems to come around, for sure, in the entertainment business. And I laugh about it.
Yeah, and true. And and when people say certain things and whatnot, I say, well, you know what? Why don't you just pray for them? And how you doing today? How you doing today?
It's funny, because I had a guy on my show, and Trap Gambino, and he'd been on my show a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and in between he'd written some really not nice things about me, and I kind of didn't get back. I just kind of thought, well, anyway. So all of a sudden, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I get a little message, can I come back on your show? And everybody said, you can't have him back. I said, of course you can come back on my show. And he came back on my show, and he was sweet. I'm not going to say he's the angel of the world, but he was I can only say how he is to me. He was very nice to me. He actually apologized on set.
How about that?
And I've seen a couple of photographs of him. He's a boxer, heavyweight boxer, and he's starting to box out there, and things are starting to happen for him, because he has kind of turned his attitude around. And everyone says, well, Ninon, be careful. I said, no, he's fine. He's turning his attitude. He's understanding life. And now the beauty of him is coming out. He's got a beautiful wife, Ashley, and I think 3 kids now. So he's doing good.
He's doing
But
great.
that's an example.
Yes.
I'm ranting on. I shouldn't rant on. But I had to with his story, because it's important to let the people that have gone out, let them back in again.
Yes. And once we open that door again, and love does conquer all.
Yeah,
people, even though it seems like it's, but it really does, because when you just sit back and just let it come on in.
And that may be because of God.
Do that. Oh yeah.
God's not mad at anybody. Well, he's not mad at anybody.
No, at all.
He has his door open all the time.
That's right.
Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. We've had a fabulous time this time, and we will see you soon. And thank you, Quirky Minds Media, James Kelly, and all the above. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.